For those who are new here, I have been investing in castle real estate for over 20 years and achieved financial independence in my mid-30s through investing in real estate. Let's be really honest with ourselves. See if any of these 5 habits sound familiar to you. Habit number 1, spending more than you earn or right up to the edge. This is the most common trap. You get a raise or a bonus and you think, great, now I can afford a nicer car payment or that designer bag. It's called the lifestyle inflation. Your spending just magically rises to meet your income. The problem is this leaves you with zero margins. You never have a surplus of cash to actually put to work for you. You cannot invest money you don't have. For years, I thought being able to afford the monthly payment on something means I could afford it. That's a wealth trap. And habit number 2 is believing saving is the same as investing. This was my biggest personal guilt trip. I was a great saver. I would put money aside every single month and feel so proud watching that saving account number go up. But here is the hard truth. I had to learn you cannot save your way to retirement. Not anymore. With inflation, the money sitting in your saving account is actually losing buying power every single day. Saving is for emergency. Investing is for your freedom. And habit number 3, buying depreciation assets. Think about the last big things you bought. Was it a car? A new phone? A beautiful piece of furniture? Most of us spend our money on things that lose value the second we buy them. A new car loses thousands of dollars in value the moment you drive it off the lot. Knowing this, I like to drive my car for many years until it cannot drive anymore. So wealthy people buy assets that appreciate, things that go up in value or pay them to own them, like real estate. Habit number 4, spending to impress. Let's talk about social pressure. We see the fancy vacations on Instagram, the perfect homes, the designer clothes. There is so much pressure to keep up, to show everyone that we are successful. So we spend money we don't really have on things we don't really need to impress people we don't even know that well. Every dollar you spend trying to look wealthy is a dollar you cannot use to actually become wealthy. And habit number 5, lacking investment knowledge and being okay with it. This is a habit that ties them all together. We do all the things above because we honestly don't know what else to do with our money. No one ever taught us how to invest. We think it's confusing or risky, so we just stick with what we know, earning, spending, and maybe little saving. We stay in our comfort zone. But your comfort zone is not where your wealth is built. I have to ask you, which of these habits resonates with you the most? Be honest. Let me know in the comments. There is no judgment here. So if you want to learn how to save 30% of your income, you can watch the video here that I share, and I will put the link in the show note too. So when you look at that list, it can feel a little bit discouraging. I get it. I was guilty of almost all of them. But here are the good news. You don't have to fix all of them overnight. You just have to make one single mindset shift that changes everything. It's the one thing that was the true game changer for me. Here it is, the big secret. The one thing that changed everything for me. I decided to invest in my own financial literacy. That's it. It's not that sexy, but it's the truth. I couldn't just hope for becoming wealthy. I had to learn the rules of the game. I was spending all of this time and energy on my career to make money, but zero time learning about what to do with that money once I had it. It was like filling a bucket that was full of holes. So I made a commitment. I started reading books. I took courses. I started to talk to people who were successful. My very first step was learning about the 401k matching at my corporate job. Instead of just putting money in it, I learned what it was actually invested in. Then I opened a separate brokerage account and learned how to invest in the stock market. Was I an expert? No. But I was learning the language of money. I started to understand risk, return assets, and liabilities. This education was the foundation for everything. It gave me the confidence to analyze my first real estate deal. It's what allowed me to see that buying a duplex wasn't just a purchase. It was a business decision. Investing in yourself, in your own knowledge, is the single highest return investment you will ever make. It's the one thing no one can ever take from you. So if you want to know why accident landlord make me rich, watch this video because I was curious about real estate investing when I become accident landlord. Once I started talking about this journey, I noticed something really interesting. These habits, especially the fear of investing, was so incredibly common among my female friends. Smart, successful, powerful women, and it made me wonder, why? Why are we as women so often left on the financial sideline? This runs deep, and it's not our fault. There are real societal reasons why we fall into this trap. First, most of us was never given a roadmap. Think about it. Were you ever taught how to build wealth in school? Did your parents sit down with you and explain what a balance sheet was? Probably not. For generations, financial education just wasn't prioritized for women. We were given a map for a career, but not for our financial future. Second, there is often the lingering societal pressure. For a long time, the unspoken rule was that the men handle the big financial decisions. Even if that's not the case in your households, that emotion is still out there. It's create this feeling that investing is a man's world. Third, this leads to intimidating. When you walk into the room and it feels like a man-dominated field, it's easy to feel like you don't belong. You feel like you have to know everything before you can even ask questions. So instead of asking, we often just stay silent. And finally, all this creates the false belief that we aren't qualified. It's created this little voice in our heads that say, I'm not good at math, or I don't have the skill for this. It is completely lie. You manage a house, a career, a family. You are more than qualified to manage your own money. You just need the right educations and support. Breaking free from these habits isn't just a financial decision. It's an act of empowerment. So that's it. The 5 habits that are secretly keeping you from building wealth, and the one mindset shift that can change it all. It starts with identifying the habits, but it ends with making a decisions. The decision to invest in yourself, the decision to learn the language of money, the decision to believe that you are not only qualified, but deserving of financial independence. If you are ready to take the next step on your journey, I have 2 videos that I mentioned earlier that are perfectly for you. First, to build the capital you need to invest, watch my guide on how to save 30% of your income. Then, for some incredible aspirations, you have to watch the story of how become an accident landlord was the single event that made me rich. I have the link both for you in the description below. They are the perfect next step for your journey. Then check them out now after this one. So thank you so much for being here today. I believe that every single woman is capable of taking charge of her finances and directing her money to build the life she truly desires. Ciao!